it's time for the best segment of all JMU-focused podcasts. It's time for the Sunbelt Weekly Pick'em. After a long time away, this amazing segment is back. This segment has brought you so many memorable moments, including Bennett winning it every single year. I didn't even keep track of it last season because we forgot it on half the weeks, and the other half of the weeks, Bennett destroyed me. But this week, this year, I'm back. I'm ready to destroy you in the Sunbelt Pick'em. This week, we got a ton of Sunbelt teams going up against FCS schools. Did you know the Sunbelt holds the longest conference win streak against FCS teams in the nation?
I did not know that.
I just saw that stat today on Twitter. X. So therefore, it must be true. You ready to get this bad boy going?
Hit me.
Week 1, Game 1, Thursday, tomorrow night, Rhode Island, Georgia State. Who do you got?
Love this game for Georgia State. Bounce back win over, what are they, the Coastal Athletic Association? Have they rebranded yet, the CAA, or are they still?
Oh, that's right. The CAA rebranded to be the Coastal Athletic Association. So you're going Rhode Island?
No, I'm taking Georgia State in a comfortable win.
Yeah, I think Georgia State is going to really make their presence known on the national stage, the FCS national stage, that is, with a beatdown of Rhode Island. Next up, Arkansas State against Oklahoma.
Yeah, I think Oklahoma is going to win this one. Arkansas State, it would be nice to see the program show a little life after being a darn good Sunbelt team a few years back, but I don't think that starts on Saturday.
No, I think Oklahoma blows them out, and it is a sad time. Next up, it's Gardner-Webb at App State.
App State should win this one. It'll be their third FCS win over the last 2 years. Nobody loves playing FCS teams more than App State, keeping themselves out of bowl games with these moronic schedules. Good for App State. I think they win them.
Do I do the stupid pick here and just to rub it in App State? No, Ryan Berger just named the Mountaineers head coach. Just named the Mountaineers.
I'm worried about Barnett now. They got a special redshirt freshman in Boone if he's doing a player coach situation.
Ryan Berger just named the quarterback one. He'll get it done against Gardner-Webb. Next up, the Citadel against Georgia Southern. Did you hear the Citadel's coach's comments the other day?
Just putting his team on blast.
This coach, if you haven't seen the clip, you need to hunt it down because the coach just goes, "We're not good at football. We don't have any answers. We're not good. We're not ready to play a football game because we just aren't where we need to be because we're not good. Too many people have told us we're good when we're not." Like a 3-minute rant about being bad. It was an all-timer. I don't think that helps the Citadel get this win, and I think Georgia Southern wins.
I think Georgia Southern wins, and the Citadel parents stop feeding positive press clippings to their kids.
What a quote. Bucknell at JMU.
That's a great question. I think JMU wins this game by a whole lot of points.
I agree. I have JMU scoring the most that they ever have under Kurt Signetti.
Yeah, that's impressive. I like that.
Thank you. Albany at Marshall.
Marshall. They've got a, and now I have to look at, it's Reese Poffenbarger is the name of Albany's starting quarterback. To go from Jeff Undercuffler to Reese Poffenbarger is elite level recruiting, but I still think Marshall wins this one.
Yeah, good for them. I'm also on Marshall. I think that defense might be really good again.
Yeah.
Alcorn State, Southern Miss. Wow, there are a lot of games on the docket.
Yeah, not a lot of great ones. I like Southern Miss in this spot for sure. Although I'm pretty sure Alcorn State is one of the 700 teams on the 24/7 Sports Talent Composite rankings ahead of JMU, but we'll throw that out and go with Southern Miss.
Yeah, I think Southern Miss too. Apparently, some people are saying that they may be sneaky good this year in the West.
People are saying that. Is it true? I don't know, but I've heard it.
Yeah, I don't know. Texas State at Baylor.
Texas State's going to run a fun offense. It's not going to really matter in this one, I don't think. I think Baylor probably pretty big margin of victory here.
I agree. Stephen F. Austin, Troy.
Troy, man. Troy gets themselves ready for Kansas State next week with a nice little tune-up.
Yeah, the Fighting Troy Boltons are going to do what they want to do against the Lumberjacks from Stephen F. Austin. Army ULM. This one actually is quite interesting.
A little more interesting here. Army's still like a 10-ish point favorite. So I'm going to go ahead and take Army here. Safe play early. Try to get a lead in the standings here.
I'm going to go Army as well. My strategy for this entire season is just to pick the exact same game as you, the exact same winner, and so no matter what, I can't lose. No, I think Army wins. I think Army is a lot better than ULM. They're not supposed to be good this year. South Alabama, Tulane. We may have different picks for this one.
This is my favorite game of the weekend. Like in the Sun Belt, certainly, and maybe one of my favorites across the country. A couple of great Group of 5 teams. I think South Alabama is going to upset Tulane.
No!
I think Tulane's slightly overrated. I like South Alabama a lot.
I'm going South Alabama too. I love the Jaguars. I think they may win the Sun Belt this year. Yeah. I'm really bummed you picked them because I thought this is where we would be different, and I thought I would take the lead here. ODU, Virginia Tech.
Yeah, it's a sold-out night game in Lane Stadium. ODU has a horrendous-looking roster on paper. They're moving to this up-tempo offense, which to me sounds like they're going to have some really, really sped-up 3-and-outs on Saturday. I think they're going to get demolished. I think it's going to be ugly. Virginia Tech by like 30 plus. I think it's going to be terrible.
Yeah. Louisiana, Northwestern State.
Louisiana should win that one. Another team like Southern Miss, people were saying could be a little dangerous in the West.
I'm going to agree with you on that as well, just because I don't see Northwestern State doing anything to upset the hierarchy of college football. Coastal Carolina at UCLA in Pasadena, California.
UCLA is talking about running like a bunch of quarterbacks out there, which is kind of confusing. They may have switched off that. Coastal Carolina is like a 2-touchdown underdog, and I know in the back of my mind, like, they're still frauds. I don't care. I'm taking Coastal Carolina in the upset. I love Grayson McCall. I love this kid. I think they're going to find a way. If they can get anything going defensively, and they have a new defensive coordinator this year, I think they can get it done. I think the offense is going to be phenomenal.
That's insane. I think Coastal covers. I think UCLA wins.
I think Coastal Carolina wins this one. Sun Belt, huge week for the Sun Belt with wins over Tulane and UCLA.
Wow.